The jury deliberated for a number of hours this afternoon but could not reach a unanimous decision. The judge has released them and they'll be back in court tomorrow to give their final verdict. Before the jury retired to make their decision, Judge Karen Prescott reminded them that they must decide the case on the evidence heard and not on emotions. The mother of the child told the court that she herself had been a victim of sexual abuse by another man. She was overcome with emotion when she took to the stand. The judge asked the 9 jurors to not assume that this distress or emotion meant her evidence is true. Miss Justice Prescott asked the jury to consider the man's good character. She said they needed to decide whether they felt his actions had sexual intentions and not to make their judgment on whether they felt his behaviour was simply inappropriate. Her guidance referred to a mummies and daddies game the defendant played with the child, as well as his request that the young girl keep the fact that he was giving her chocolates a secret from her mum. She reminded the jury that the only direct evidence in the case came from the child, with no other direct evidence to support her allegation. She pointed out that the complainant is very young, adding, "You have to be sure the complainant is telling the truth and that her evidence is accurate and reliable." The judge stressed to the jurors that all witnesses have stated the child always told the truth. However, she also said that the child only made the allegations after direct question from her mother. The defence counsel, Felicity Jerry QC, says the words the girl used to describe the alleged incident changed over time. The defence claims the child was manipulated by her grandmother, who was jealous of the young girl's good relationship with the defendant. The grandmother also had personal issues with the defendant at the time the allegations were first made. The police gave evidence suggesting that they felt the child was being pressured to complain. The prosecution denied this and said his behaviour showed his guilt and that he was grooming the child for abuse. It's been a difficult and trying case for all involved, and the jury will have a chance to sleep on it one more night before returning their final verdict tomorrow.